Hi guys, welcome back to Saving Salvage and welcome back to the channel. Guess what we're going to be working on today? We're back on the S3 today and we're going to take it for another MOT. I left it way too long for a retest, so it's going to have a full new test, but it's only done less than sort of a mile and a half since its last test, so if we just do what it failed on, it should be absolutely fine. So in today's video, we'll be doing the wishbones on the S3, we're going to be fixing that back leak, changing the offside rear indicator and taking it back for a retest. And then once that is done, hopefully checking for our boost leak, make sure the vac hose has fixed that boost leak, and then she will be up for sale. So as always guys, if you do enjoy these videos, please do subscribe and like if you don't already, and stay tuned for the S3. Right guys, we're back on the S3 for today. Just left it running because it's been off for a while. And obviously I never made my next day free MOT retest, so it's got to have a whole new test, but we know it just needs wishbone, so it shouldn't really be a problem. So we've also got to fix the vac pipes on top of the engine as well. So hopefully we're going to be able to do get some vac pipes off my damaged Golf that's in the workshop, and then hopefully we'll be able to fix that, and we'll take it out for a quick spin just to make sure that it's now boosting correctly, fit the wishbones, and then I'll book it back in for MOT. Going to do the wishbones. I've left it running for ages, so the engine's all hot, so I'd rather do the wishbones first, let the engine cool down a little bit, then we can tackle the vac pipes. So we're going to crack on with the wishbones. I've got them down here, I've just had to find them. I'll show you. Just need to unpack them, and they should be two genuine refurbished wishbones. So we'll give them a little unpack and get them out, and hopefully they will be good to go. And there we have it, our nicely unpackaged genuine wishbones with new bushes and all been powder coated black for durability and to obviously prevent it from rusting. So just for those of you who don't know where the wishbones are on this, and the front axle, oh, can't see much from that angle. There they are, look. So you can see all the old ones are all quite rusty, so it's going to look a lot nicer with two new powder coated wishbones on. So these are what we're going to be replacing, each side on the front. Should be fairly simple, should be just wheel off, 3 bolts, bolt there, same on this side. So hopefully it's going to go well, but rusty bolts could be an issue. Right, we're all set up, ready, in position to go. So let's crack on with the wishbones. I've just got a perfect example quickly of it looking worse than it is. Yes, all the surface rust you've got and it looks bad, but here's a perfect example. I've just removed one of the wishbone bolts. It's probably 17 years old, and look how clean it is. Look at that. It literally looks brand new. And that just goes to show that it might look bad on the outside, look, but it's absolutely perfect on the inside. And there we have it, look, 2 new wishbones fully installed, look a lot nicer underneath, and they're really easy to fit. Like, this car has actually been a complete dream to work on. All the bolts, none of them have been seized. Every bolt has come out as if it was only a week old. I completely don't understand it, but I'm going to take it. This car has been a little dream boat to work on. So now I'm just going to show you the old wishbones and why they failed. So here they are, look, and if you can see the bearing in the side, look, you can see where it's just split from its rubber mounting, it's just come away and it's caused it to be loose. You can see that better on that one, look, where it's just come away from the actual rubber boot. Now I think it's actually possibly the same, no, I think those ones are actually okay, I think it's just these ones, look. So that is why it's failed. So new wishbones, new bushes. Job's a good one. Right, so now we move on to the vac system issue. And if you remember from a while ago, it was this pipe here, look, if you can see, let me just zoom in. this pipe here, look. Oh, there we go, now I've just broke it completely off, but that's split. So that would be causing, well, hopefully that would be the root cause to our slight boost hesitation we had. So now I've got my scrap Golf over there, look. I'm going to hopefully try and find a nice vac hose off that to replace it with. So I've just got the plastic bits out the pipe. They're all come out nice and easy. Little trick, if people didn't know. So this was the part here that was stuck in the hose. So the hose was over it like that. So what I did is screwed a slightly bigger screw into the pipe, so it was nice and screwed in, so it was nice and tight. And then with a little pick, just get in between the rubber hose and the plastic connector. Give yourself a little bit of room, spray some WD-40 or some spray grease down there, and then just with your pick, just give it a nice wiggle all the way around, just so the grease gets all the way around the plastic pipe, and then it should just pull out, which it did nicely. So that's that done. I've managed to get a bit of pipe off my scrap Golf and got a bit of a result, look. Even got the same factory bend. So I'm going to fit that now, that should be nice and sweet. Right, I've just repaired the hose, as you can see. There she is, look. New hose, all sweet, all sorted. And now hopefully that should be the S3 all done. And hopefully she's going to drive nice now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take her for a road test. And then hopefully check the boost out, and that will be all good to go. Wishbones are all done now, so then it can be rebooked for MOT. I'll book it in for tomorrow possibly, so that means I won't be able to road test it till tomorrow. But we'll do it tomorrow, get it booked in for tomorrow, and hopefully have the S3 done. So I've just got back from MOT, and look what we have. She's passed. There we go, look. Just a few brake hose advisories, same as last time. But the Audi S3 has officially passed and now has 12 months MOT. Right, the only bad thing is my boost problem is still very much there. Let's just get in. So what I've done is, obviously we've still got a boost problem, so the first thing I need to do now is to go on VCDS, VAGCOM, and just have a look at any faults. I've just been on here already off camera, and there were actually, weirdly, some faults for misfire. No actual boost problem faults, just a couple for misfire. So my next port of call now is, although I think this thinks, so I've just started it up, and we're live logging now, so now it is calculating any misfires. So if it was misfiring now, those counters would be shooting up 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So it's obviously fine at idle. Revving is fine, but under load it might fault. So what we're going to do now is going to quickly just go up and down the drive. Don't worry people, I'm not going onto the main road, so don't worry about me having the camera in my hand. I will just pop it here. Right, there we go, look. I've put my foot down. It actually took me ages to end up going up and down the road, but as you saw there, because it does reset, so I had to really quickly pull over. You saw 5 misfires detected on cylinder 1. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to just do the easiest thing first, which is to swap coil packs. So I'm going to swap coil packs from cylinder 1 and 2 over, and hopefully the fault will follow the coil pack. So that will give us a clear indication. If it doesn't, we'll have to go further. So it could be spark plug, could be injector, etc. But we'll do the easiest thing first, which is the coil pack. Right, so swapping over 1 and 2 should be fairly straightforward, seeing as they're the only 2 that are actually accessible. There we go. Swapped. Right, I'm just going to go wash my hands and we'll take it out for a spin. I've just pulled over again quickly. There we go, look, cylinder 2, 49 misfires. So thank God for that. Nice, easy fix. Our problem is our coil pack. So I'm going to order a new one of those. And she drives, apart from the occasional boost problem, which we know now is a coil pack, she drives actually really nice. Sweet car. Really good car. There she is, all sorted. And with regards to this hole in the wheel arch here, because you can't buy a new part, and I literally cannot find a second-hand wing anywhere. I've kind of got to sort it out. I can't really sell it like that. So what I'm going to try is I'm going to try and remove the wing and have a go at cutting all the bad metal out and fiberglass and the whole back of the panel and trying to fill that and then respray it. Hopefully it doesn't look as bad as it is, and it's just that hole there. Hopefully there won't be too much bad metal or rust all around there. So hopefully I'm going to whip that off before I sell it and hopefully try and fix it, and I will show you the results once I've attempted that. But as for now, as I've just said, I've ordered a coil pack, so that will be the S3 done then. It'll be all mechanically sound, 12 months MOT, all done, new disc pads, wishbones, xenon level sensor, done loads to this car, and it actually looks really, really nice. I really do actually like this. Interestingly, I've just bought this. It's a Go Draggy app. So this is a GPS data logger. Basically, for those of you that know about it, it basically calculates your 0 to 60 times, your 20 to 100, 30 to 130 times out on the road, and corrects them for your altitude or your incline or decline on the road, and also if it's beyond a certain incline or decline, it renders it invalid and won't count it as a proper measurement. So I think this will be really good. I'm going to create like a little leaderboard. I'm going to test every single car that I've got and going forward as well, and create like a little leaderboard. I thought that would be pretty cool. So the first car we're probably going to do is the S3. Unless the S4 gets back from the body shop on time. That's having its wheels refurbed, by the way. That is actually the main reason I bought this, because the S4 just feels a little bit quicker than standard, so I wasn't 100% sure whether it is. So this is going to give me a good indication, because I think there'll be other people online that will have standard S4 times, but if not, I can just compare like the 0 to 60 to factory spec, see if it's any quicker. So I think this will be pretty cool going forward, and create a little leaderboard with all the cars that we've got, see what's quickest. So yeah. For those of you who are wondering where the Mustang update video is, I'm waiting for parts basically. As I was saying, I have to build sort of the front end back together to test fit, to make sure the panel gaps are good, and I'm actually waiting for a headlight to arrive from Poland for that. Most headlights in the UK were going for about £500, and I found one in Poland for £350 with its right-hand drive, and just as good. So unfortunately I just meant I had to sacrifice a few days. I think it was an extra week delivery, so that should be with me beginning of next week, I think, that headlight. So once we've got that headlight, then we can whip on the headlights, front bumper, and then hopefully we can do a test fit, and then if all that's good, then we can weld up the chassis legs properly. So that's the update on the Mustang. The update is, there is no update at the minute. It's just sat there waiting for parts. Right, that's it for today's video, guys. So that's the S3 99.5% done. What I'm going to do, just when I've got a spare 5 minutes, I'm going to whip the wing off and see what we can do with that, hopefully get it in a better condition, and then I'll put the car on my Instagram channel when it's up for sale. So it's saving_salvage is my Instagram page, and I'll let you know when it's on there. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, please do subscribe, and if you haven't already, like the video. Right, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you possibly Friday, but probably Saturday. Cheers, guys.